From under the rubble of a mosque, women's voices could still be heard 3 hours after the earthquake struck. The disaster happened during prayers when the mosque was full. Neighbors heard women screaming but had no equipment to rescue them. When rescue workers arrived 20 hours later, the screaming had stopped.
I'm sure people are still trapped here. Some of them we managed to pull out, but they died a few hours later.
Islanders on Lombok were still recovering from last week's powerful quake when the even bigger tremor happened. Many were too late to make it to safety as buildings collapsed around them. The Mataram hospital was also severely damaged, so the injured had to be treated outdoors. Zulkarnain was going to pray when the mosque gate collapsed on top of him.
What we need is tents. We have received some help from the government, but we need more tents to be able to treat our patients.
It's peak tourist season and nearly 3,000 visitors were evacuated from the Gili Islands near Lombok. Tourists panicked on the 3 small flat islands when a tsunami warning was issued. Some were injured trying to reach safety, including a Spanish tourist who fell from a tree. Most tourists want to leave as soon as possible.
We decided to leave the island, but I don't really know whether, no one was saying whether that was what you should do or not. So yeah, did that, and I just want to get away from Lombok and get out of Indonesia, really.
The tsunami warning was quickly lifted, but the quake damage will take a lot longer to repair. In just a few minutes, this 2-story mosque collapsed into rubble. People in Lombok remain in shock after the second earthquake in a week left many homeless. While help is on the way, search and rescue workers are struggling with the extent of the damage. Heavy equipment needed to rescue or recover trapped worshippers has yet to arrive at the mosque. Some say they've heard weak cries from under the rubble, but it may be too late. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Tanjung, Lombok.